What's the most horrifying thing you found out about your school? It was a slow Tuesday afternoon when I got an automated call from David's school. Mandatory parent and student meeting tonight 6 p.m. Everyone's attendance is required. The call repeated itself 3 times within 10 minutes, informing us that on top of coming, we had to bring our ID, that failing to attend will be noted and followed up on, but never mentioning this was actually about. Either way, when 6 p.m. came, I pulled into the school grounds with David beside me, and what I saw shocked me. FBI cars, vans, security, the works. David grabbed my arm as we walked past. He'd just started 7th grade and was still adjusting to changing classes every period. Security guards checked our IDs at the door and wrote our names on a list. The auditorium was packed with parents and kids standing in the aisles. On stage sat the principal with 3 detectives and an FBI agent. The principal's hands shook as she read from a paper. She said there was a serious federal investigation that needed to take place right now. It involved student safety, was of the highest priority possible, and that parents needed to surrender all devices their children had on them. People erupted, gasping, some protesting. The principal went to speak again, but the FBI agent cut her off. His voice cut through, and he explained that this was for our kids' safety. He promised that they were here doing their job and that all children would have their devices back within the hour. We all lined up, extremely crammed, and were all given sticky tape to write our names on our phones before dropping them into several boxes, which were then taken away by one of the detectives. You could tell people, especially the kids, were not happy about the phones being taken away. We stood there for the next 90 minutes talking, discussing what this could possibly mean, before a detective finally spoke. He told everyone to mentally get ready for what he was about to say, then dropped the bomb that they had discovered inappropriate digital contact between staff members and students. You could feel the air being sucked out of the room. Sadly, that's not at all, he continued. He explained that these relationships started on Google Classroom with homework help, then escalated to comments about students being special and having secret friendships. The messages moved to Discord, then Snapchat, and encrypted apps. Most contact happened between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. when parents were sleeping. My stomach dropped, especially when David whispered that his coding teacher had invited him to a secret online club. The second detective then dropped the real bomb. It wasn't just one teacher. He showed an organizational chart with 27 teachers connected across the district. This was a genuine, full-on ring that had been going on for around 3 years, according to detectives' estimates. I saw David's coding teacher on the list, along with his pre-algebra teacher and band instructor. The FBI agent explained they needed every device, including tablets, phones, laptops, and gaming systems, even devices at grandparents' houses. Every child who had these teachers would need forensic interviews. It could take 3 months to get devices back. David started crying, and then, as if things couldn't get any worse, came the final bomb. The principal announced this one. She said, teary-eyed, that at the top of the entire ring, the person who was running this entire show was none other than Mr. Gerald, Teacher of the Year winner, the most respected and loved teacher and staff member the school has ever had, and worst of all, David's private math tutor.